most people, you know, they don't fail because, they lack motivation, right? They fail because they lack a system. And that gap between intention and daily execution, that's what I call the execution gap. Now, you've probably heard the terminology execution gap. A lot of times it is a term that is used when it comes to organizations and working through initiatives in order to move people in the organization to accomplish some great things. Well, when you think in terms of organizations, really organizations are made up of people. And if we're not doing those things in our own lives, if we haven't learned how to work through and close the execution gaps in our own lives, it becomes very challenging in order to be a part of those things on a much larger scale. And so you've probably started something yourself in the past before. You started strong before, a new routine, a new goal, a New Year's resolution, which is something that, I totally don't like to use that terminology, resolution. I think that people ought to be looking toward more sustainable transformation versus just a New Year resolution that they pick up every year. And so, and a few weeks later, after doing those things, a few weeks later, the energy fades, the structure disappears, and then you resetting again. Not because you're lazy, right? Not because you're unmotivated, but because there was no system installed.